What's up, everybody? Kevgret is back, and I have a video for you today. Today, this video is going to serve two purposes. The main purpose of this video is to give away a cable guy that I promised you in my last video. Well, today's the day I give it away. I have my phone ready to pick the picker, but let's talk about something first before we get to the giveaway. It won't be long. Just want to kind of get some stuff off my chest when it comes to these Facebook groups. The Atgames, IIrcacade, and Arcade1up Facebook groups. And what's going on? Why do I want to talk about these Facebook groups? Well, if you've seen any of these groups lately, they've become insane. They've become too big. So what do I mean? When you go to these groups, the purpose, in my opinion, of the beginning of the formation of these groups, the Atgames, the IIrcacade, and the Arcade1up, it was to come together as a community, talk about the love of the craft of the 1-up, the IIrcacade, and the Atgames. But as time has been going on, these groups have outlived that intended purpose. So what do I mean? Let's look at the Atgames, IIrcacade, and 1-up groups separately and kind of talk about what's going on in there. So let's start with kind of the reason why I'm making this video. The IIrcacade Facebook group has been absolutely insane lately. It is almost a war going on between the posters. So what happened was the IIrcacade started out as a Kickstarter. It fostered a family. Everyone who purchased one felt like they were a part of a community. They were very respectful in the groups. They were hopeful for the future, posting how much they loved it. And then it grew, right? Because things grow. And if it grows, it's successful. And these things come with success. But one of the key elements that's making this Facebook group kind of hard to go to was last year around Christmas, there was a huge blowout sale of these IIrcades for $300. And it brought in a whole new audience that were not Kickstarter backers, that were not there in the beginning, that do not have the patience of the Kickstarter backers and do not have the ability to kind of wait and see what's going to happen. These people want it now. So they're in the Facebook group saying, this sucks, I paid $300, give me Pac-Man, give me Street Fighter, I want Donkey Kong. You're not getting that. And these people don't understand that. So they're in there battling, saying, this sucks, that sucks. And it has gotten so bad that Zhang, the head of IIrcacade, is physically going in and blocking people. He is taking people out of the Facebook group for being disrespectful. Now, some of it is warranted, and it looks like that it's going so much and so far crazy that he's pulling people out that might not necessarily need it. It might just be a conversation, and it might just be, okay, this guy needs a timeout, but Zhang is just taking people out. So when you go there, you see more negative than positive, as with the other groups. So what do we do if you're an IIrcacade fan? Well, you can go to the Facebook group and fight through the noise, or you can find a good Discord, or you can go to the Reddit and see if there's a Reddit. I personally go to the Discord. Shout out to MCAP, Mike Caputo. He has an amazing Discord, very respectful. Everyone in there is a community. We don't all agree, but the great thing is we can put our opinions out there and be respectful and know that there's a person on the other end who's reading this, and we're not keyboard warriors. So that's my advice for the IIrcacade. As far as how to stop this, well, IIrcacade needs to bring something to appease the masses. And hopefully that is a AAA title. Hopefully that's some type of announcement that we're going to get this week on the stream. Just something so that people can go, yay, this is why I support you. And that's kind of the IIrcacade in a nutshell, their Facebook group. Let's talk about Atgames real quick because they don't have much going on. One, they kind of get rid of the posts that start trouble. And two, Atgames is the kind of company where once you get one of their devices and throw on coin ops, not much else you need. It's a multicade for the masses. When you go in there, most of the posts were about broken updates. Well, Atgames solved that. They said, let's just have these updates monthly and as needed, not do them weekly. Well, that eliminated 80% of their noise in their Facebook group. So when you go there, you can get kind of a solid situation when you read their post. It's not insanely negative. They take those posts out. And most of the people don't go there because, again, you throw coin ops on any of these devices. Why do you need to go to the Facebook group? They haven't iterated on the machine. They haven't given us updates on the driving cab, the 4-player deck. So it's a quiet place to go to. So if you want your news, again, go to Discord, go to the Reddit. There's a great community on Reddit, the Legends Ultimate Reddit, and I'm a part of it. I post there regularly. And now we get to Arcade1up, the biggest Facebook group of them all, the official Facebook group. That place is a wild, wild west. It is so much noise and so much clutter. You can't really get anything out of what's going on there. So Arcade1up started very small, like everybody else. People came in, loved it, loved the community, and then they just got too big. They had a $50 cab sale a couple years ago. That brought in an influx of people, and just like IIrcacade, the $50 cab purchasers have the largest voices of displeasure. Another reason why Arcade1up isn't that good of a place to go to is because they dictate what's going on the Facebook. So what do I mean by that? So, for example, they bring out a cabinet. Let's say it's Tron, right? Tron comes out. There's a wave of posts about Tron, but it's not good. Sticks are breaking. So next thing you know, somebody posts their stick breaks. 30 people post they're a liar. 20 people post say they're not lying. It's true. And so that clutters the Facebook. And you rinse and repeat that. Terminator 2 comes out. Hey, look, Terminator 2 is great. Nope. The posts come. The sound sucks. Choppy. Then you got the people defending 1UP saying, it's not choppy. It's you. What are you doing? Love it for what it is. It's a toy. So you have these battles. And 1UP does no justice to themselves by putting out these broken cabinets and these broken updates. And then the community just feasts on it. And I also feel right now the community is a little starved. These high prices, this low QC period that we're in with 1UP, it's bringing a bunch of posts to the 1UP that's, kind of like letting them know. And they're very more vocal about it because we're not talking about the cabinets. The Simpsons cabinet was a dud. Everybody wanted it. Nope, no, they didn't want it. KI is kind of quiet. So we're in that period of 1UP has to give us something big again. They didn't officially announce Blitz. Instead, we got Jam, which we've had for 2 years. So 1UP is also contributing to their Facebook group being kind of outdated. It's just not needed. It's too big. You can't find information there. So what are you to do? Again, go to the Reddit and Arcade1up Reddit and go to the Discords. Smaller communities. I believe the smaller the community, the better interaction and the better information you can get, and you get one-on-one service if you need help with anything. Posting it on the official groups won't get you anywhere. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Full disclosure, I do not post on Facebook. I don't have an account. I just lurk. So I don't contribute to anything going on in the Facebook. I just see it from afar. And it's hard to go to these groups and find information, find announcements. It's mostly noise, and you have to fight through it. So my recommendation is forget them. Facebook groups are done. They're too big. Go to the smaller communities and grow those guys, which would be the Discord and the Reddit. So now let's give something away, everybody. I have the giveaway picker on my phone, and I just have to hit the start button. And we'll pick a winner. So let's go. All right, so I picked. Here we go. The winner is Bonafide Picker. And Bonafide says, wow, I have never seen these before. They look awesome. Mando would look good in my game room. Thanks for letting me know. And you are officially the winner. I appreciate everybody who posted. You had a great opportunity to win. Not a lot of people posted. So Bonafide Picker, I will post on this video. I will post on the last video, and I'll try to get you the word out so you can let me know and your address, and I will ship it to you. As for everybody else, thank you for tuning in. Let me know down below. Do you think the Facebook groups are just outdated? Do you think they're just too big to get through and to get help and noise? Let me know. I appreciate everybody, and I will see you on. I almost did Retro Ralph's outro again. How's this? Till next time.